Welcome in, everyone. So, have you noticed those hyper-realistic AI podcast clips completely taking over your feeds lately? Seriously, they're pulling in millions of views and the engagement is just off the charts. Well, you're in the right place because today's explainer is basically your absolute insider playbook. We're going to map out exactly how to build your very own infinite content machine, creating these incredibly viral AI clips from scratch. And the best part? I'm going to share the massive secret to doing it all completely for free. Yep, zero. That is exactly what this entire process is going to cost you. If you were thinking you'd need some expensive software or high-end technical skills, well, think again. The total cost for subscriptions, getting rid of those annoying watermarks, and all the tools you need to pull off this entire workflow, exactly $0. You literally won't even need to pull out a credit card to get your first clip ready to post. Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our clear three-part roadmap for today. First, the AI master character. Second, the animation engine. And third, the final polish. So, to make this happen, we'll be using three specific, completely free platforms. First, we start with ChatGPT to create our base image. Second, we move into Google Vids to actually animate that image with our audio. And finally, we drop the whole thing into CapCut for captions and that final polish. This exact chronological sequence is how you move smoothly from a totally blank canvas straight to a fully published, viral-ready clip. Phase 1, the AI master character. All right, to kick things off, open up ChatGPT and click that plus icon to select Create Image. Now, let's talk about writing the perfect prompt. You've got to use direct, action-oriented language here. Notice these specifics: hair, skin tone, outfit, microphone, and lighting. This part is absolutely crucial, guys. You want to specify exact character details. See, the more precise detail you provide in this very first prompt, the more your character's face and style will stay perfectly locked in and consistent across every single clip you ever make. And trust me, that consistency is the real secret. So, what are we actually creating here? Well, we're generating what we call your master character. It's essentially a single, highly detailed base image. Once ChatGPT spits it out, which usually takes, maybe 30 seconds or so, you just need to hit the download icon and save it right to your phone or desktop. Saving and meticulously reusing this exact same image for every single clip is exactly how you build a recognizable, reliable digital persona for your audience. Phase 2, the animation engine. To get this engine fired up, just open a new tab in your browser and type vids.new to unlock Google's incredibly powerful VOE 3.1 model totally for free. Now, to give you an idea of the kind of output we're aiming for, just listen to this script from our source. Quote, "He didn't fall out of love. He just got lazy with you. A man who wants you will not leave you wondering where he stands." Unquote. That right there, that is the exact type of emotional, dramatic, and highly relatable audio the AI will be animating. It's this exact style that's pulling in those millions of views right now. Okay, so here's how we actually command the AI to animate that quote. Once you select the Animate an Image tool in Google Vids and upload your master character, you're going to use this animation prompt format. And this brilliantly illustrates how repeating the physical description keeps the face locked in. First, paste your character description, and remember, it has to be absolutely identical to your CGTP master prompt. Second, drop that dialogue in quotes, and finally add your performance notes so she delivers the lines with the correct emotional tone. Now, before you get too excited and hit generate, let's double check your settings. Your aspect ratio absolutely must be strictly set to 9:16 vertical. This format is the gold standard for social media feeds. Once you've confirmed it's locked to 9:16, go ahead and hit generate. It usually takes about 2 minutes, and boom, you'll receive an incredibly clean clip with perfect lip sync and lighting based entirely on that one single prompt. Now for the part you've probably been waiting for, the unlimited access hack. So the tool is free, right? But how do you create an infinite volume of clips every single day without hitting those annoying usage limits? Well, the hack is simply rotating multiple Google accounts. It's that easy. Every fresh Google account gives you completely free access to the generation tool. So when you need more clips, just sign out, sign back in with a different email, and keep right on going. Rotating just 3 or 4 accounts literally lets you bypass the limits entirely. Phase 3, the final polish. Okay, so now that you have your raw generated clips, go ahead and drag them into the free CapCut app on your phone or computer to assemble the sequence. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is this massive disparity in how audiences actually consume content today. Get this, a staggering 80% of viewers are watching clips on mute, while only 20% are actually watching with the sound on. because the vast majority are scrolling in total silence. Generating auto captions in CapCut is absolutely non-negotiable for viewer retention. Seriously, without them, your audience is just going to scroll right past. Let's dial in the exact CapCut settings you need to make this clip go viral on TikTok and Reels. First up, generate your auto captions in a bold white style. This is an absolute must for all those silent scrollers out there. Second, throw in some soft background music, but make sure to drop the volume all the way down to 10%. You got to keep it low because your voice is the star of the show here. And finally, if you can find a trending sound from the last 48 hours, definitely use it to get that little extra platform push. All right, so once your sequence is perfectly tuned, you've got your master character speaking, your captions are popping, and the music is quietly playing in the background, here are your final technical export instructions. You need to export the final file at 1080p resolution, and just double check one last time that it's still in that 9:16 vertical format. This ensures your file is perfectly optimized, super high quality, and completely ready for immediate uploading. So, I'm going to leave you with this provocative question to ponder. If you now possess the complete insider playbook to build an infinite content machine for exactly $0, what excuse is possibly holding you back from creating today? You've got the tools, you've got the roadmap, and you have absolutely no financial barriers left in your way. Do yourself a favor, save this explainer, review the steps, and please share it with someone who really needs the inspiration to start creating right now.
This explainer is presented by JCF Association.